Hey, it's Gavin here, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the never-ending cycle of putting weight, or losing weight in fact, and then putting it all back on again. Losing it, putting it on, losing it, putting it on. So here I am, episode number 1 of the Health is Wealth show. Hope you're well. I'm your host, Gavin Walsh, and it's great to have you with me. Now this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so the Health is Wealth show, and I'm really digging deeper rather than just putting out workouts, recipes, but actually looking at the barriers that are stopping women, because most of the people who follow my stuff tend to be women, women over 40 in particular, to try and help them take charge of their health. So giving them strategies, tips, tricks, lots of other delightful nuggets of wisdom along the way, but to help them create a plan and a framework for themselves to make sure that they can better their health, better their body shape, feel more confident in their own skin, and as I said, take charge of their health. So this is what it's all about, the Health is Wealth show, and this is episode 1, so super exciting to have you with me. If you're watching this, if you're just dropping in, make sure you pop a like, say hello, let me know where you're from, and if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments down below as well. So as I say, if you're hopping on here at any point, make sure you say hello, put your thumbs up, all that sort of business. Now, today's topic, losing weight and then gaining it all again. So that continuous cycle that so many women and men, to be fair, tend to be on. So losing it, gaining it. How can we stop that? So you might have been on a diet and you've lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, hey, great stuff, happy days. But then a few weeks down the line, a few months down the line, that weight starts creeping back up again and again and gets to the point of where you started. So how can we change that? So one of the things that, I say there's 2 things really. First off is the diet was perhaps a little bit too restrictive, and you weren't able to sustain that diet. So, cabbage soup diet. Who's going to do a cabbage soup diet for the rest of their life? Okay, so too restrictive, might work in the short term, but it's never going to be something that you can carry on long term. And that's what we want. We want long-term results, permanent change. So one of the key things is making sure that you don't hop onto these fatty diets that you can't sustain for any length of period. Same goes for workouts. Workouts that are super intense, but you just haven't got the time to do them, and they become a chore, a ball ache for you to do. So when you wake up in the morning, you're not in the mood to do one of these hardcore workouts. So it's finding things that fit into your life that you can sustain. So diet, exercise, looking after your health, sleep, stress, all those sorts of things. So making sure that you can sustain the lifestyle. So one of the key things you need to do is pretty much a lifestyle assessment. So looking at your life, where can you improve? What habits do you need to get rid of? And what habits do you perhaps need to adopt to make sure that you don't keep going on that conveyor belt of losing weight and then putting it all back on again? So habits. So first off, lifestyle assessment, and then look at your habits. What weaknesses have you got? Where can you change? Is it, you need to get to bed at a reasonable time, so stop watching Netflix till 11:30 at night and then having to get up at 6 and having no energy for the next day, having to resort to snacking throughout the day, lots of carbs, sugar, and then that cycle just continues. So find those little changes initially, just to gain some momentum. So things like going to bed early, getting up early, doing a workout, trying to reduce your stress, more water, and then other things come later. So some of the things that I recommend, planning your food for the week, at least your evening meal. So if you've got family, you know what it's like, and you can get burnt out by, gets to sort of 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to cook? What am I going to cook for the kids? You end up just whipping up anything that's perhaps not the healthiest. So if you can plan, so being a bit more organized, so maybe on a Sunday afternoon, you think, right, I'm going to get on this. So for the next week, at least Monday to Friday, I'm going to plan my meals for the evening for the kids, so I know where I am, and so that I'm not going to get caught short, and it's going to make my life a little bit more stress-free. So then I've got time to plan what I'm going to buy at the grocery store, and again, being more organized. So then I've got more time to do other things and look after myself. So perhaps getting a workout, read a book, have some downtime. So those sorts of things, because these all come into the health. And if you can look after your health with these lifestyle changes, these healthy habits, then there's more chance that you're going to be able to stick with ongoing health, or good health I should say, and lose those pounds, so flatten your belly, feel more confident. It all comes together. So weight loss is more than just about the diet. It's all about your health. So if you can look after your health first, the weight loss will follow. So make those lifestyle changes. And while I'm all for hopping on a diet. I've got one of my own, which is Lean in 19, which is a 5-day cycle, and people get quick results with that. But I often recommend, right, what can you take from that diet and implement into your life on an ongoing basis? So intermittent fasting, for me personally, intermittent fasting I do usually on a Monday and a Friday. Fairly healthy, I would say, in between those days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, low carbish, not too heavy on the carbs. And the weekend I just relax. I eat what I want. Don't go crazy. Have a takeaway, have a beer, all those sorts of things that normal people do. But I've created those lifestyle habits. Getting up early, getting to bed at a decent time, trying to reduce my stress, being more organized, planning my week, all those sorts of things help you out long term so that you can see long term results, sustainability, and better health. So let me know what you think of that. If you've struggled with your weight, if it's going up and down like a yo-yo all the time, start to think about those lifestyle changes and perhaps what you can do going forward, especially this week. What can you change? So maybe choose 2 things that you would change this week, whether it's getting to bed early, drinking more water, whatever it happens to be. Maybe just planning, right, this week I'm going to do a workout Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to put it in my diary and I'm going to stick to it. So making those changes so you can see long-lasting results. Okay, so if you have any questions, pop them down below, and let me see what's going on here. Have we got anything in here? No, we're all good. So there's a few people popping in and out. I haven't announced that I'm doing this, but it will be regular Monday and Thursday, 1 o'clock UK time. So hop in, say hello, and as I said, if you're watching the replay, make sure you give me a hashtag replay. But for now, that is the end of episode 1. So I'm going to keep them fairly short, 5 to 10 minutes, so you can hop in and out and try and get some value. So I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper. So if there's anything that you're not sure about, anything that you're struggling with your health, a lot of people have told me menopause, having no energy, all those sorts of things, but it all comes back to those lifestyle changes. So if you can start making those lifestyle changes, you will see results long term. Okay, so that is the bottom line. Make those lifestyle changes and stop hopping on the diets and the killer workouts, all that sort of stuff. Okay, all right, I want to say goodbye, and if you have any questions, any of that, pop them down in the comments below. I'll be around later today to make sure I answer your questions. All right, bye for now. That's episode 1 done. Great, I'll see you on Thursday. All right, take care for now.